So The Last Jedi comes out in December, close to Christmas. But Avengers Infinity War comes out on May the 4th. Be with you. Coincidence much? Greetings, my fellow rebels, it's TVB, and I'm here today to review the new Star Wars film, The Last Jedi, which is arguably the most hyped movie of 2017. It's a follow-up to 2015's The Force Awakens, as it continues with the story of the rebellion with Poe and Finn and Rey and Leia and Skywalker, as they continue to wage this war against the First Order, who's led by Kylo Ren and Snoke. And yeah, it basically continues that. I don't want to give too much of this film's plot away because the trailers did a really good job at keeping this film's plot under wraps, and I don't want to spoil it for you guys. So yeah, go see The Last Jedi. Okay, guys, it's Star Wars. Do I really need to say I was excited for this film? No, because it's Star Wars. I've loved Star Wars my entire life. It's one of my favorite franchises of all time. How can you not be excited? And when I went to the theater tonight, it was a late night showing, which is why I'm uploading this review so late. Oh, I mean, for my time at least. And yeah, I saw a lot of fans in the theater, dressed up with lightsabers, and some dudes wearing a stormtrooper outfit, and it put me to shame. I need more nerdy shirts. But yeah, just Star Wars, the magic, it keeps persisting. The Star Wars, the love that we all have for it persists. Yeah, as soon as we saw a long time ago to Galaxy Far Far Away, and that iconic music just comes in, so Star Wars, The Last Jedi, everyone was just woo! Cheering and clapping. It's yes, Star Wars. And of course, when the end credits rolled around, everyone cheered and clapped some more. Because this film, guys, was a joyride. A big joy. Just from the opening scene, I couldn't help but just keep shoving popcorn into my face. Because the action scene, the opening action scene where the rebellion, when the rebels are attacking this one First Order ship, it was funny, it was gripping, it was intense, and it was also kind of heartbreaking too. Just from the opening scene, I was just drawn in, what a film definitely should always do. And Star Wars, not only, the visuals, technical work, Force Awakens blew me away with how awesome its technical work was. And The Force Awakens, yeah, I love the film, but I will say the one problem that it definitely has, and I'm definitely the first one to point this out, is just how similar its plot is to A New Hope. And, and yeah, one concern of mine going to The Last Jedi was, okay, is this gonna be, basically just another, similarity, a similarity fest between, Last Jedi and, Empire Strikes Back? No, I could not help but notice a few similarities between Empire Strikes Back and The Last Jedi, but it's guys, nitpicking? No, trying to find problems with The Last Jedi is nitpicking to the extreme, because this film was a really great time. Again, the visuals were fantastic, they always are in these Star Wars movies. And the characters, of course, Star Wars, they always bring back fresh old characters that you love and introduce great new ones too, Rose, who accompanies Finn in his adventure in this film. I really like Rose. She's a really sweet and caring character, and you feel bad for it some parts. I really hope to see more for the next Star Wars film. And Snoke, when we finally get to see actual Snoke. Force Awakens, he was just a hologram, but you actually get to see him, and the CG, he's played by Andy Serkis, the one and only Andy Serkis. Oh, he was the CGI for Snoke was it was so realistic. I forgot it was CGI for a minute. And yeah, it's he's so menacing and ugly and just twisted. And yeah, and of course this film adds even more layers to Kylo Ren with The Last Jedi. You see him he's just so conflicted. And again, I can't say some of the stuff he does throughout this film because again, that's spoiler territory. I promise you guys a spoiler-free review. But yeah, Kylo Ren, he you see him and you really question whose side he's really on, or who is he even a bad guy to begin with? Yeah, he's full of hatred and rage and just this desire to destroy everything. But you see someone in there, that is a good villain. That's a really good villain, almost enough to rival Darth Vader. Seriously, I like Kylo Ren even more now. And yeah, this is the film where we had to bid farewell to Carrie Fisher. May she rest in peace. Carrie Fisher, like, I was, yeah, I was pretty upset when I found out last year she died of a heart attack. 2016 had so many victims. And this film was like, it's just weird to think they filmed all this like before she passed away. Like, I guess they've just been editing the hell out of it for the past like year or so. But yeah, like Leia, she's good in this film. Everyone is great in this film. Like, and I was hoping for like a Furious 7 like farewell to Carrie Fisher because or either that, like I'm like this film unfortunately does not have something like that. It's kind of like with the Furious 7, they bid farewell to Paul Walker, who died in a car accident like in the middle of filming Furious 7. I was hoping for something like that, but I'm going to give The Last Jedi the benefit of the doubt on that part, because who knows? Maybe she died after they were done filming The Last Jedi, and they were just like, okay, it's too late for more reshoots. So yeah, I'm not mad about it. That's just like, that's really just more of a false hope, if anything. But yeah, like this film, it really continues the Star Wars saga in the right direction it needs to go in. Like between its direction and everything about it is just fantastic. I think the director Ryan Johnson, or I forget his name, but like he also directs Looper. I need to see Looper now, because dude, give this guy an Oscar nomination, seriously. So yeah, The Last Jedi, I was like before I started filming this review, I sat down, I was really thinking about this film. I had to ask myself, like, yeah, I do think that this film's better than The Force Awakens. I believe that. Again, I love The Force Awakens. It was a great film. But, like, this film just, like... Sorry. It had almost everything I loved about The Force Awakens, and, like, didn't have the things that I didn't like about The Force Awakens, which wasn't that much. Again, I still love Force Awakens. It's a great film. And I asked myself, like, compared to the other films that I saw in 2017 I had such a great time with, is it better than them? Yeah, it is. Like, The Last Jedi has to have been the most fun I've had in the theater all year. Like, I mean that, guys. And yeah, I was tempted not to give The Last Jedi this rating, but my temptation prevailed, and I was tempted to give this film this rating, which is a 10 out of 10 stars. It is a filmtastic masterpiece, The Last Jedi. Please go see it. So yes, I am home. I flew home last night. Like, yeah, the final exams for me ended yesterday. I'm really nervous about my grades. Probably gonna have to retake a class next semester. But yeah, like, I'm home. I'll probably be home until like the middle of January. So yeah, this film, this month, December, is a really important time for me and for YouTube. And I just have a Patreon page, so I'll leave that in the link for you guys. If you want to support me on Patreon, please go ahead and do so. And yeah, expect a lot more videos to come this next week. And yeah, just like it's gonna be a pretty crazy time for me this holiday break. Like, I'm home for the first time in 4 months because my uncle lives in Denver. That's why I was home. That's why I was there for Thanksgiving. So I spent Thanksgiving with him. That was a lot of fun. But hey, I'm home, and it's really putting a really just a word. There's like a heads up to those still in high school. Like, when you come home, if you're going far away from home like I am, and like you come home for the first time in a while, you're gonna see your hometown in a whole different way. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and can we hit 400 subscribers by New Year's Eve? I'm determined to hit that goal, guys, and we can do it. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe.